Hi, I'm Liz Naomi, and I do healing portraits as well as soul coaching and also group healing portraits. I'm having a group healing portrait workshop that's coming up, and I want to talk a little bit about how group consciousness works in these healing portraits. So, when I bring a sacred group of people together, I make a portrait of everybody individually, as well as I do a reading of the group collective energy. And these portraits can be so powerful because they are a visual, visceral representation of how karma can not only work and lift, but also how it works through symbology in each individual, as well as symbols and patterns of how group karma can work and lift into such a powerful, deep, resonating freedom into a oneness of a group if we bring people together in that sacred energy and they're working together, each individually, to work their own patterns, limiting patterns and karma, but also holding that cocoon of a sacred group can bring even greater power into this. And last time I did one, I've done a few of them, the energy was palpably high and people really lifted some deep stuff off of them and stepped into their dreams after, as a result. Just higher enthusiasm in life, deeper connection with spirit, and an overall feeling of lightness and freedom. So this is how this works. Each person gets a mini portrait. You can see these throughout this. Up here there's a face, and here there's a face, and there's some outlines of faces. I do these pretty quick, so when it's a group portrait, there's a face here, and then I draw around them, and then I draw the entire group. So you'll see these lines up here, you'll see symbols for each person, as well as a group energy, which in this one came forward as greater intimacy with self. So that was the group consciousness energy that we were working with as a whole, everybody having deeper connected intimacy. And with that group energy came forward all of the truth of people stepping into their authentic dreams, selves, and dreams that their authentic selves truly wanted, their soul calling in a greater way, through healing that intimacy. That intimacy with self was the main call that everyone could work with as a group, let alone also everybody had these little symbols that came forward. So the symbols cleared energy for each person, but because we're in a group consciousness, each symbol and each reading, whatever came forward in each one, also cleared energy for the group as a whole. So each person had their own individual karma and readings, as well as there was a group energy that continued after into a series of this workshop where everybody was working with that continually and finding that deeper intimacy with self. So these come forward organically. I never know what I'm going to draw. I never know what's going to come out. And the results were amazing. I have some testimonials and of people's experience of getting closer to their intentions, closer to their dreams, manifesting their dreams. I have people that are living their dream life, traveling the world. I have people that became closer with that truth of creating a dynamic relationship that they wanted. I had others that lifted off veils of their past and what they thought they were capable of. And just amazing things happened. So I'm having more of these workshops, more and more of them, and I'll be having one coming up. So I'll let you know some details about that in the comments. But that's a little bit about just how these portraits represent group consciousness in such a beautiful, visceral way. It's tangible. It's real. Healing is real. Energy is real. And the profound simplicity of it all is that it's all about coming into a loving state of oneness, realizing we're all one, and everybody's healing is our own healing.